Musclecars Universe. Alright guys, welcome to the second edition of Mopars in Morrinsville. The turnout is quite marginal compared to the last edition, and you may understand why. Clearly, the dreadful weather conditions hasn't stopped. This is a wet edition, but I'm going to rename it Hardcore Mopars in Morrinsville. And big shout out to all the drivers that came all the way down here to celebrate everything Mopar today in this, again, dreadful day in terms of weather, at least, because as you can see from the bright colors, it is quite joyful to see all these beautiful Mopars under one same roof. Despite the low attendance, there are some really cool rarities down here, so let me show it to you all, shall we? As you can imagine, being in New Zealand means that we get lots of Valiant Chargers and Chrysler Valiants, including this station wagon here, and then this Charger with a Hemi 6-cylinder inline. Pretty cool, eh? 4.3 liter. Late 70s. This one also packing a 265 Hemi. Then another Charger Valiant 770. This time a early 70s, but still with the 6-cylinder inline. Hemi 265. Then one of my favorite cars of all time, 69 Dodge Super B. This one's packing a 383 Magnum with the iconic hood vents. Beautiful in yellow, staggered with the vinyl top. That's beautiful. Another Chrysler Valiant. This time a family car, 4 doors. And then Meep Meep Roadrunner 71. The distinguishable, very iconic front end. Then we got another Valiant here, a 1969 this time. 1968 Charger in black with black vinyl top. Yep, we like it, we dig it. Then a 73, actually 74 Roadrunner.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love the motor, but I've actually been
with the 440, beautiful Roadrunner. Then a very old Dodge Coronet from the 50s. Now, I have never seen a car like this before. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing a 1950s Dodge Coronet. Unbelievable. 1968 big block stroker 68 Charger. This belongs to Dion, the organizer of the event here, Mopars in Morrinsville. And then something out of the ordinary. 1968 Coronet RT, packing a 426 Hemi. Now that's rare, beyond belief, I would say. Also considering the fact that it's got the white interiors, and again, being a 68 Coronet makes it even more rare. 426 Hemi RT. Wow. I can already see all the Americans commenting on the fact that we shouldn't be driving these rare cars under the rain. Well, what if I bring you another rare car, even more rare? An original 1969 Dodge Daytona. Yep, this was here last year as well, and I'm very pleased to see it again. The owner doesn't give a damn about the weather. He drives it rain or shine, and same can be said about the owner of this 1970 Challenger, which has been resto modded with a new front end, as you can see from the new school headlights. We've got a couple of reservoirs here. The heart of the beast, we find the Viper V10 engine, 8.3 liter. We've got some nice Boyd Coddington's billet wheels, some 6-piston Wilwood brakes, few details here and there to make it even more appealable and contemporary. Not to mention that this car also has new school interiors, deep dish at the back. But wait, the best part is the rear ducktail, housing the rear tail lights of the 2008 Challenger. So that's been panel beaded and custom made into what you see now. The body, that's beautiful, eh? Also the bonnet is from a new school Challenger, or at least the front vents are. So that's a beautiful car. The opposite of what the weather is today. As you can see, it's just pouring down. That's crazy. Just these three, the Coronet 68 RT, this new resto mod Challenger, and this original 69 Daytona pretty much make the show, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Stay with me, guys. Then we have another Valiant here.
Just color coded.
A model year that I cannot recognize easily, as I'm not really an expert of Chrysler Valiants. It must be a 60s model. Very cool though. And then another Valiant station wagon here. Pretty cool. Sport wagon with the rear blinds. That's amazing, eh? It's got the sun visor hat. Very nice. Another 6-cylinder in line for the most common Valiant lineup of powertrain. With this SRT 2008, a 300C SRT as well. Then a Ram 1500, because again, it's all about Mopars in the end of the day. Another new school Challenger, and then a 73 Charger, whose owner will definitely dance for gas. Very nice. This is a special edition SE, as you can see here, with a vinyl top in dark green, complementing a bright green, actually mellow green paint color. This is definitely a US spec, having the two front bumpers protrusions like that. Then we jump into a Hemi 572 maybe. Oh wow, actually no, this is a Ray Barton. Holy cow, that's interesting. That's some real money right here. Can't wait to hear this one. Another 69 Coronet. That's a beautiful car. Wow. It's got the full treatment on the interiors as well. Obviously I can't open the door. Seems to be a 4-5. Oh, it's got a 6-speed manual pistol grip, so that must be a Tremec or something similar. I'm only speculating, guys, and as I have never seen this car before, but I can tell you the rear tires are pretty chunky. I was actually mistaken. This is not a 69 Coronet, it is a 69 Super B, because the Coronet would have the third alien, as I call it, tail lights there in the middle. So this is definitely a Super B. What a beautiful car, wow. Finished in gloss black with a huge scoop. beautifully presented, and that Ray Barton, it's a gigantic engine. Could be a 604. And then another Dodge, this time a Ram Charger. This was the competition to the Blazer from Chevy. Which one would you pick, guys? The Blazer or this one? I can tell you this was pretty cool. It's got some modifications done to the suspensions, lift kit, and all the bells and whistles to make it go hard off-road. Definitely the least misplaced car today here in this rainy grass field. Then another 73 special edition Charger. This time with a complete vinyl top. Very cool. 1970 Super B. I was dying to see one of these today. Either a Coronet or a Super B. I'm all for the 1970 front end. Very cool. White interiors. Beautiful Super B. Then another sort of new school Dodge truck. Man, is this a real one? AAR CUDA, finished in high impact pink. Panther pink, actually. What a beautiful car. A nice plate. Sexy much. Oh man, I love 70s CUDAs. Pretty cool intake there. Good scoop. I wonder if it's an original AAR. The bonnet seems to be a little bit different, but I really like the trumpets, typical 1970 style exhaust tips, and the Kragers as well. Deadly combo, very nice. Really cool details on this car as well. Another Ram truck, an SRT10, and this 66 Plymouth Barracuda that we spotted at Americana a couple of weeks ago. This is really nice. I mean, it's the origin of the Barracuda design, the fastback shape, wedgie sort of thing. 66, 65, those were the times of the beginning of the Barracuda brand. Awesome. There you go. We keep getting additions to the parking spots here. 440 Challenger. That's stunning, eh? Plum Crazy. 1972. And then we have more new school Challengers as well. 2013 and 2008. Then a 360 Duster here. Don't know if you can spot the color through the camera, but it's basically a dark green, a forest green, one of my favorite colors of all time on any car. Very cool. Plymouth Duster, 1973. Then another 71 Charger here. This is actually the same one that I have featured on my channel that was for sale not too long ago. Go have a look at the video, guys. Vinyl top, US mags. This one's got a very nice roar with the 440. Then a 73 Charger. It's pretty cool, actually, a Super B. It's pretty cool to spot the differences between the two. Just 2 years apart. But look at, for example, the side vents here, or whatever you call them, compared to the 71. Completely different design. I do understand this is a Super B as well, but again, totally different feel to the post 70 platform. Very different. And again, very rare to see a 73 Super B, but only here at Mopars in Morrinsville. That's why it's possible. Then we have another Ram Charger. as the plate says, you might sport a 318. I'm a super fan of the emblem of their era. Very cool. Oh, and that's for sale. Beautiful, 23 grand. Now, this is New Zealand dollars, obviously, not US. Then another 300C, 392 Skatback maybe, SRT 2008. Then the official truck of the 80th Indianapolis 500. Very, very cool. Wow. Can you believe that? This is the actual one, 1996. Wow. So many rarities, eh? You never know what you're gonna encounter. That's why I come here. Rain or shine, we do it, guys. 392 Challenger. And then this 512 Dodge Dart, 1968. That's beautiful, eh? Look at that. Again, not as beautiful as the weather. Actually, quite the opposite. It keeps pouring down, guys. That's crazy. I've spotted this car many times before, especially during Beach Shop last year and 2 years before. Brilliant. Then we sort of have a resto-modded looking 68 Charger here with dip dish, Fool's wheels, disc brakes and a gloss grey paint job. Now I could actually peek through the interiors and I could see that it's a 4-speed manual, or maybe 5, could be a Tremec, with a very nice and prominent billet steering wheel. Look at that. You guys see it? What a shame for the weather, but again, as long as I have my trustworthy umbrella, I'm cool. And then we have Winged Warrior. This is actually a replica 1970 Superbird made out of a 70 Roadrunner. And regardless of the fact that it's a replica, I just love it. I love this thing. You can tell it's a replica by the rear taillights. But again, such a great looking car, eh? It just stands out so much. And then a Chrysler, looks like a Pioneer. I could be wrong. Not really an expert of this sort of cars. But look at the rear fin. What an amazing detail, eh? Wow. And it's for sale. Again, for all the for sale cars here that you see in this video, guys, just flick me a message or an email to musclecarsuniverse@gmail.com and I can easily broker them for you. Then a Plymouth Belvedere. Seems like, oh, actually a Satellite. True, Satellite. Original steel wheels, amazing. And the rear quarter design that I love so much of the 60s Plymouth and Chryslers. Beautiful car, love it. 1965. Then another Valiant here. Again, Australian made. Right hand side driving. Possibly another one with the 6-cylinder inline. A Chrysler New Yorker, 1967. Wow, look at the monumental front end. 4 long doors. Huge body, the C body. But wait, we have a new contestant entering the arena. Looks like a Dodge Satellite, 1966-67 maybe? No, it's a Coronet 400, 440. Man, this sounds good, eh? Yo, up to. Just spoke to the owner. Apparently, it's got a 528 Ray Barton Hemi engine stroker in it, and that explains the deep growlish sound. It's amazing, eh? The beautiful 68 Charger joins us here in the trenches. Some brave warriors adding to the lineup. Wow. But let me show you the other cars remaining. This is the last row. We start from this Plymouth Duster, 1973, 74 maybe. Really cool, seems to be relict. As you can see from all these paint touch-ups and sanding. Very cool, eh? Stagger paint with the black top, and then a 1968 Barracuda fastback. Look at that, unmistakable, eh? What a beautiful car. We got a brand new Ram truck, then a 66 Coronet 500 V8. Another one in dark green with white interiors and the vinyl top. What a beauty. Very nice car. Sort of more family oriented than the other Dodges. Talk about families. Got another Chrysler 300. This one seems to be, oh my god, a convertible. Convertible Chrysler 300, 2 doors. What a car, wow. This is a 19, that's very hard to tell. I don't know them very well, but it seems to be a pre-70, maybe a 69. Stunning, huge car. And then another Chrysler 300. Another Valiant, this time a 68, 69. It's easy to tell by the different shape of the front grille. This sort of goes inwards up from the front headlights. Definitely a 68, 69. I wouldn't have my money on a specific year. I'm not really an expert. Yep. Then a Dodge Pioneer Rats of New Zealand. Very nice. Definitely a ratty looking one. Oh, actually this is a Diplomat. Sorry guys. But still the same body shape of a Pioneer. 1969 I think. Very unique design. Fugly I would say. And then this Satellite 1969. Beautiful car. I spotted this car many times before because of the very special interiors. Flower Power limited edition. I don't quite recall the actual name of that sort of pattern, but I call it Flower Power because it was, after all, designed in 1969 and offered on the cars coming out that year. Then another Challenger New School, a 68 Plymouth GTX, beautifully sounding with the 440. Monumental front end with the eyelids. Very cool. Hello. You see me in the reflection? No cure. Yeah, that's true. There is no cure for being a Moparian. Then Aussie Hemi, another 265 I believe, or maybe a 365, I'm not sure. Beautiful engine bay. I know this car very well. Love it. 4-barrel with a tow bar. Very cool. And then these 3 that we filmed just now coming through. 1970 GTX finished in Plum Crazy with a vinyl top. This one's got the pistol grip 4-speed manual. It's a 446 pack with the air grabber option as well, so very rare indeed. Beautiful, beautiful car. Kissed by the rain today. And then this is a tough one. A Dodge Satellite, I think. I'm not too sure about this. It could also be a Polara, but definitely mid-60s. Easy to tell by the way the roof is designed. Those were typical of the 60s Plymouth. Oh yeah, it says Polara on the side, so yeah. Either a Satellite or a Polara, that's where my money was. And then this very rare 1971 Roadrunner 446 pad, 4-speed with the air grabber. This was at Americana a few weeks ago. Another very rare car. Very, very rare car. And we finished with Killer Cat, the SRT Hellcat, finished in Nardo Grey, very nice color. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I understand that it's not what you expected. It's not what we expected. We wanted to have and see a bigger turnout, but again, with the weather like this, what do you pretend? you guys. Coronet. Wow.
Hey, bud, where is it?
So cool, eh? Ambassador. Stunning, eh? They just finished tuning it last Friday. Did 1025 horsepower. Crazy. Getcha. So I was saying it did 1024 horsepower at 15 psi on E85 fuel, and that's a 514 big block stroker. That's crazy. So cool. It's a pretty cool blower.
Well, it's the new Whipple. It's a screw compressor.
Yeah, screw, yeah. Beauty. 514. I like the bucket.
Oh, that's just for the day. Shits and gigs.
Yeah, it is quite a
But I do
good
my own
antics.
fabrication, so I just do everything myself.
I like the wheelwood system you did here.
Yeah,
Very
well,
cool.
yeah. Hydro boost they call it.
Yeah,
so you can get it inserted, so it runs off the power steering.
Yeah.
But you see, I've run an external oil pump because I had a problem with the distributor gear on the because it's running a steel camshaft. You have to run a bronze gear, and of course after a few Ks they get sloppy, and then your timing all goes out. And so I just thought, nah, not running that. So I converted
So external pump and not a dry sump, right?
No, it still runs the oil in the engine.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But it's just a single, not even a stage. It's just the oil pump without the scavenge stages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Individual coil packs as well.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing to do with the distributor now. So there's no mechanical drive there.
It looks like an 871.
So it's called the
Almost
Whipple
10.
510R. So it's 510 cubic inches per revolution. Now I used to have a billet 10 Teflon 10, and that was 458 cubic inches per rev. So this is an 8.4 litre blower.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit different from what I know.
So it's 9% over.
Yep.
Normally they're rear feed. This is the top feed version. Normally they're rear feed. They have intakes on the back.
True.
Like what you'd run on the modern cars, but they run the small, like the 1.9s, the 2.3s, the 3s, and
What sort of timing?
I'm running about 32.
32, yeah.
Yeah. And with my street tune, I'm 22.
I've heard 36 timing is actually,
You can go up to that.
but it's racing, right?
Yeah, but with big bores, incredibly timing sensitive. An engine like this, 2 degrees is kind of 60 horsepower.
I see how they were able to actually tuning on the dyno because you got the air temp pressures on the on the exhaust manifolds.
Yeah, well, I've got everything. I've got intake temperature, I've got temperatures coming in the trumpet, I've got
Lots of V clamps as well. What's that? Like,
just so I can get it all out.
good point.
Yeah,
So you can get more
work on it.
Yeah.
I'm the one doing it. I just got it easy, I know it doesn't look as nice, but
No,
I mean,
I'm not saying it's not
yeah.
nice. I'm just saying it's something different that I've seen very few times done, unless it's a Japanese car or one of those things, those turbo freaks. And obviously nitros.
Oh, I just love doing a bit of everything with it. I want to take it to some track days and chuck it around and slide it. All the boys. Just give it the beat down,
Yeah. This will definitely take a
nice
beat down.
long car, no surprises, long wheelbase. You're probably wondering why that's toothed, but I'll do an air conditioning system, and then I'll use some of it to reduce the heat soak in my manifold.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So again,
I'll be upgrading the fuel system as well. It's a deadhead system, and I want to get it in a more of a loop, and we'll put an air-cooled fuel cooler on it, just to stabilise the fuel gets quite hot in that dead end system.
Yeah.
So that's a little improvement that we could do. This is my mild tune, so I'm 25% methanol and the rest 98.
Okay.
So
that what would that make?
M25. So it's actually cheaper to run than normal petrol.
Well, catch you later.